what's up, Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here, and today we're going to be talking about 8.5s. It's an update to my original video on how and why to be an 8.5, and since the Air Sweeper update, we have seen a lot of changes. There's a new defense, obviously, and sweeping changes, if you'll pardon the pun from Air Sweeper. Sweeping changes on how Supercell determines your war strength. Big changes that definitely have changed the face of how people may want to upgrade their bases. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at some information, some actual detailed, hard information that appears to be legit, that is leaked out into the internet as to how Supercell, exactly how Supercell determines your war strength. So we'll look at that, and we'll talk about how that's going to affect you, how you want to change how you're upgrading your Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 for that matter. But before we cover that, at first I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who watched the first video on 8.5. 8,500 views on that at this point, which is just mind-blowing to me. I never thought it was going to be viewed that many times. Kind of crazy. So hopefully it was helpful in you guys determining how you're going to upgrade, or how you're not going to upgrade for that matter. And I would like to reply very quickly to some of the comments that I got on those. They tend to fall within one of three categories. The first category is just kind of like a, hey, thanks for the information. You're very welcome. That's why I'm doing these videos, trying to be helpful. I like putting the stuff out there, and I'm glad that it's helpful. Second type of reply tends to be something along the lines of, that's not a true 8.5, you're doing it wrong. So specifically referring to this base here, this is Master of Doom. He's my mini that I decided I was going to be an 8.5 on. Basically, the decision I made with him was I was not going to build the expos. I was going to concentrate very heavily on heroes and troops and spells, obviously, get those upgraded. I was going to build the new defenses other than the expos at Town Hall 9, so the Tesla, Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, and Air Defense, and then I was going to take those to Town Hall 8 max level, and then max out all my traps. And after that, all of my gold was going to go into walls, which you see here. They're coming along fairly nicely up in the Legos, more than halfway done there. A lot of people don't think that's a Town Hall 8.5. They think a true Town Hall 8.5 is not building any new defenses at all, not doing your traps as well. That's fine. Look, there's no fixed definition of what 8.5 is. You can't log on to the websterdictionary.com site and say exactly what an 8.5 is. It's kind of a loose definition. Different people are going to have different interpretations of how to do it. Just the general idea is concentrate on offense, not too heavily on defense, because pre-update, defenses were weighted so much heavier than offense that if you concentrate on your offense, you're going to be just very slowly raising your strength according to Supercell, whereas if you concentrate on defense, it's going to be going up very quickly, and you can outpace the types of bases that you can 3-star with the troops that you have available if your defenses are outpacing your troops. You need to get 3-star troops. Got to concentrate on getting those up, or else you're not going to be able to 3-star bases. You can't 3-star a Town Hall 9 unless it sucks with Town Hall 8 troops. So some people don't like how I'm doing it, and that's fine. Everyone can do it their own way. I'm not saying there's only one way. There's many ways. Lastly, the last type of comment that people tend to be giving me on that first video is, that's cheating, that's not fair at all, and just learn how to attack. You clearly aren't very good at the game, and your clan sucks, or something along those lines. If you think that I suck at attacking, if you think my clan sucks, fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. As far as it being cheating and it not being fair, that is absolutely not the case, and I stand by that 100%. I'll debate that with whoever wants to in the comments section. It's not cheating because you don't need a hack, you don't need a mod, you don't even need gems to spend on this thing. Anybody can do it. And if you want to consider yourself hardcore war clan, if you want to consider yourself a hardcore war player, by the time you get to Town Hall 9, there's some things that you should have figured out. and how to upgrade your base and what progression is, quite frankly, that's one of those. So if you got to Town Hall 9 and you hadn't figured that out yet, don't be mad because other people have and they've decided to do it in a more strategic fashion than you did. It's not unfair. It's not cheating, period. All right, so enough about that. Now we're going to talk about how to move forward with the Town Hall 8.5 and 9.5 for that matter. Very recently, this information came out. This was posted on YouTube by Moscree from Clash Heads, very respected member of the hardcore war community. Check out his channel. He's got some good stuff on there. He says he's 99.9% certain that this is the legitimate way that Supercell ranks your war strength. And if that's good enough for him, then quite frankly, it's good enough for him. I've got respect for Moscree. If he and his clan have looked this over and think it looks good, then I think it looks good too. So this is post-Air Sweeper update, how Supercell is going to weight your base. I will post a link to this on the comments or the information section on this video. I'll also post a link to Moscree's YouTube video that covers this as well. Give you guys as much information as you can, let you look over this in detail at your leisure. But I'll just cover a few highlights on this one. Big changes. Defense and offense are now weighted much more evenly. So down here, you know, you've got the buildings up here. So basically, for your standard point defense, your cannon, your archer tower, your Teslas, standard point defense, it's about 100 or so per level that you upgrade. Versus, look at this, splash damage, crazy. 500 or so, progressing downwards as you continue to upgrade, but starting off at 500 for your wizard tower and your mortars, that is really out of control if you ask me. Air defenses, look at this, only 40 per level. So get those air defenses up early and quickly. And then of course expos, only 400 per level. It used to be so much more than that. So basically, when I look at this, and then I look back at my Master of Doom account, I'm like, oh man, now that was definitely the wrong way to do an 8.5. Because I upgraded my Archer Tower immediately to the Town Hall 8 Max, which was level 10. So look at this. So that's almost 1,000 points towards my war strength just to get that one Archer Tower up there to level 10. Versus if I build my 2 Expos and just leave them at level 1, that's 800. And 2 level 1 Expos is better than a level 10 Archer Tower, in my opinion. So something to think about there, for sure. Let's see. Walls are now weighted as well. It's the prevailing opinion for most people that they did not used to be weighted. Now they are. So this is for every level that you upgrade, all 250 or walls, it's going to be worth 200 there. And then, of course, the air blower, almost insignificant, according to this. Now, there are some notes here basically saying a little bit of iffiness to the walls. They're still maybe hashing out some of those details, but it does definitely appear that there is a weight to the walls now. So just looking at this, I would say if you want to continue to be an 8.5, stay the heck away from upgrading your mortars and your wizard tower. In fact, I wouldn't even build that new wizard tower, because just to get it up to level 6, which is the Town Hall 8 Max, which is what I did with Master of Doom, I mean, that's huge. That's like 2,000 points there, 2,000 plus. That's a lot. But I would do the air defense for sure. Maybe do the Tesla, because it's only going to be 600 points to get that up to Town Hall 8 Max. You know, Archer Tower, maybe don't do that one. And who's to say now that building just the level 1 Expos is the wrong way to go? You know, that seems to me like it might be a viable way to be an 8.5 now. As far as troops go, all pretty similar. For some reason, the healers are weighted very, very heavily, even though you don't see a lot of healers in war, but whatever. So no real surprises here. These are all pretty standard, with one exception. Check out the witches. Just for building that Dark Barrack up another level, going to get 900 there, and then if you upgrade them to level 2, there's another 1,200. So that's huge right there. Just getting those witches available and then maxed adds a lot to your war strength. Heroes, nothing too significant here. These are pretty low numbers for every level that you're going to upgrade, so I do believe you definitely still want to concentrate very hard on your heroes, get them up. Pretty minor impact for how effective they are in war, both on offense and defense. Traps. A few surprises to me here. If this is accurate, I don't know. Maybe this is just a typo, but no weight for upgrading your skeleton trap after level 1. That's kind of weird, but all right. Air bombs and air mines are ranked very low, and for some reason the small bombs are ranked just as powerfully as the giant bombs, even though I think we all know the giant bombs are much more effective. So maybe don't upgrade your small bombs. And lastly, spells. Heal spell weighted twice as much as the lightning and the rage and the jump. You don't have to worry about freeze till your Town Hall 10, but look at this, 1,000 per upgrade there at Town Hall 10. That's actually the same as the Inferno Towers also once you get to Town Hall 10. So those Town Hall 10 exclusive items, very costly as far as when you add them to your war strength. So what can we conclude about all this information now that we have it? Are Town Hall 8.5s and 9.5s still viable? Yes, I believe that they are, but not the way that I did it with Master of Doom, unfortunately. This information came too late. I was already at that point, so now I don't think that Master of Doom is really set up to be a good 8.5. But for people who are just now going to be upgrading to Town Hall 9, I definitely do think it's still viable. The advantage won't be as extreme as it was before this update. Supercell was definitely targeting 8.5s and 9.5s when they balanced out the war weighting, but it's still viable. I'll let everybody kind of come to their own conclusions about what order and what items they want to upgrade, because we're still going to be figuring some stuff out, I guess, trying to find the perfect formula. But this is so cool, and I mean, such props to Moskery and to whoever else is out here who determined this. I don't know if this was leaked from Supercell or if somebody is just a math wizard. Maybe Stephen Hawking figured out what the formula was. Whoever did this, awesome. Thank you so much. More information is always a better thing when it comes to this type of stuff, so I love that we have it now, and it looks legit. So go ahead and I'll put my name behind this and say, yes, go ahead. This looks 100% legit, so use it and base your upgrade decisions on this. So there you go, guys. I hope you appreciate this new information. This is more information than we've ever had before in the Clash community about the weighting of these different items. So proceed fully armed with knowledge and knowing how it's going to affect your war strength. Hope you liked the video. Hope this really helps you guys moving forward. And until next time, this is Turn 56 saying keep on clashing.